Hey girls, so I got this really cute new gym bag and I thought it'd be really fun to show you the bag and then everything I load into it every day so you can kind of see like what I find important to have throughout my week and days to make sure that I have no excuses to get to the gym, get those workouts in, and then hopefully you can kind of pack your bags the same way so that you are on the same track and you get an awesome workout in every day. And here's the bag. Are you ready for it? Okay, it's very cute. It's very heavy too because it's loaded. So I got this really cute new bag. It's a Fabletics bag. And I had this one from Lululemon that's adorable. It's black and it has like all sorts of pouches, but actually has too many pouches. I'm pretty sure there's like 10 to 15 different pouches and zippers and craziness happening, which I guess can be helpful, but I end up losing everything inside of it and it's just madness. So this bag is awesome because there's one little pouch on the outside, if you can see it, cute and has the neon, and then there's like two pouches and zippers on the inside. That's it. Keep it simple the way I like it. So in the front one right now, I think I just have hair essentials because when you're going to the gym or when you're done working out, it is super important to have a brush, a headband. I have bobby pins and hair ties and all sorts of fun stuff in here. So I have layers in my hair, as you can tell. And trying to just put it in a ponytail never works. So I usually end up having to do like headband and bobby pins and get everything nice and tame so it's not blowing all crazy in my face during my workouts. And then when I sweat and it kind of sticks everywhere, it's not pretty. So those are definitely necessary to have in your bag. The other cool thing about the bag, before I show you some of the stuff on the inside, is you have a couple options for the straps. So it has just these short little hand straps, but then you also have the attachable, and you can take it off too, but the big shoulder strap that's adjustable. So you can kind of move that along depending on how long you want it. So it's nice. It's really, I've been very happy with it. It's very comfortable, easy to fit around. And that's the one thing too. The other bag I had was really long and it didn't really fit into many cubbies or lockers or anything like that. So this one, like I have it very full, so it's bulky right now, but if you have less stuff in it, it's like very compactable and you can kind of move it really easily and you can shove it into any cubby, which is nice and important. When I teach classes in the morning, I usually just wear flip-flops, or if it's cold, maybe some Uggs. I know California, it's kind of a joke, but I love them. So I usually just go in that. So I always make sure I bring my shoes so I can hit the gym after my workout. So my super fun, colorful ones. These are my absolute favorite shoes, mostly because they're kind of my LSF colors, but they have like polka dots and stripes and all sorts of fun things. So they're definitely the loudest shoes in the gym usually when I wear those. And then extra pair of socks. These ones are actually Point Studio bar socks. So they have little grippies on the bottom, which are great when I teach, but then they're also really comfortable to wear, especially if it's cold out, if I'm going outside running or anything like that, because they're thicker. So they still fit in all my shoes, but they give you a little extra warmth. And they're nice too, because when I wear other socks working out, I sweat a lot, obviously, so I need to change my socks. So afterwards, these are like nice, cozy little ones to put on, or just to wear working out too. And then clothes-wise, as I said, I get real sweaty, as I'm sure most of you do. That's a good sign. That means you're working hard and really healthy and drinking a lot of water. But I always need to change afterwards, so I make sure to have extra sports bra, I have some shorts, and my Good Things tank. If you haven't gotten one of these, you should. They're really cute. And it's the good things come to those who sweat, which is 100% true. I live by these words. I think that everyone should. And it's just kind of fun. It's cheery. People in the gym love it when they read it. Just a fun little tank. So those are the extra clothes. Oh, another extra sports bra. This one's a little more supportive. It has underwire. So depending on what I'm doing for my workout, I might need this one after or during, all that stuff. So I like to have lots of options available to me in case I don't have time to go home. And then I have extra underwear, but you don't need to see those. So we'll leave those in the bag, but they're very important to have too. A gym towel. Most gyms probably provide towels, but I have really sensitive skin, so I like to have my own too, so I just know what it's being washed in, and I can take it home and clean it, and no one else has to deal with my nastiness on a towel. That's just me. Or it's just good for afterwards, kind of like to wipe off and dry off. Ooh, okay, so after a workout, obviously, I like to be clean if I have to go about my day. I usually go from teaching classes to the gym, and then I train a client, so I'm like boom, 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 all over the place. So I don't always have the time to take a full shower, so bear with me. But I have these little wipies. They're sensitive skin, just like face and body towelettes, and they're lifesavers. So these are just store brand. They have a million different types you can get. But honestly, this is the best way if you are kind of sweaty and you don't have time for the full shower deal, just to wipe your whole body down and feel fresh and clean until you can get home and take a shower. So super important. I love having these. And like I said, bouncing from place to place to place. So I don't like doing like a full face of makeup when I'm going from the gym to a client. I just think it's unnecessary and kind of waste time. But I like to look fresh and clean. So I bring a few essentials. This is my absolute favorite, like obsessed with it, love it, CC cream. And if you're not familiar with CC creams, they're, let's read it, complexion correcting creams. And basically it helps with your skin, keeping it clear. It's a moisturizer. It has all sorts of vitamins and minerals, SPF, everything. So it's mostly a moisturizer, but it has a little tint to it. So you feel like you have a little bit of makeup on without looking like you have makeup on. So I have that, mascara, and then of course a little blush. So just for the cheeks. So keep it fresh and clean, nothing crazy. It takes about 2 minutes to do this after showering off. So I love keeping these extras on hand. And then my absolute favorite thing that has ever been created by Earth and Mother Nature is this wonderful rose water. So I've talked about this before on my blog, and if you have not tried it yet, I highly recommend it. I take it traveling with me because it's, 4 ounces. So take it with me. It's so easy to just be able to have it in my purse, in a bag, and spray on after a plane. Because you know that feeling after you travel where you're like all dehydrated and gross? This rescues you. But also after the gym or before, I do it all day long, just little like skirts, skirt, and you feel totally refreshed and clean, and it just helps kind of like moisturize your skin and give you a nice little glow, and you just feel like a million times better afterwards. So there's all sorts of them, but just make sure it's just really clean, organic, or I don't know, without a bunch of stuff added to it, just rose water and glycerin. It's perfect. You will love it, I promise. And then deodorant, of course. Actually, I don't even know if I put some on today. I probably should do that, but deodorant is super important for post-workout and during workout, of course, so that no one has to smell your body, and you just keep it nice and fresh, as we love. So those are some of the like post-workout stuff. So let's get to the workout stuff next, and the most like, I don't know, crucial part of my gym bag or my gym life or everything like that is music. So for me, throughout my normal day, in the car, at home, in the shower, at the gym, everywhere, I am just listening to music, and I love it, and it totally changes my mood. It helps motivate me. And so I have, for Christmas, I got this really awesome little pod, and it's perfect because it fits like, you know, in most of your gym pants or shorts or everything, they have like that little secret pocket like right on the rim. So this fits in pretty much every pair of pants I have, which I love because I don't have to worry about getting like one of those obnoxious like arm bands, which are great for running if you need them, but in the gym, I just feel like it gets in the way. So perfect, fits right in the pocket. I loaded up with music for my classes, so I have all my different playlists for those, and then also my like go-to like get it pumping music. I always start to feel like a little burnt out at the end of a workout, as I'm sure most of you do, and there's a moment where you're like, I don't know if I can do it. But if you have the right music, you totally can push past it. So this thing saves my life all the time. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. If you do, let me know. I love hearing what other people's songs are because I know we all have probably like a handful of songs that when you hear it, you're like, yes, and you just keep going. Tell me what the songs are below. I'm really curious, and maybe I'll add them to my playlist next time and see how they work for me. That'll be really fun. So pod is important, but my favorite part to go with it is these obnoxiously bright pink headphones. I can't hear you. I know, they're so bright and crazy and giant, but 1, the sound is incredible. 2, no one will bug you during your workout because you can't hear anything, so you can really just be like, la, 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 and in the zone, and people won't talk to you until they want to tell you how cute you look in your really fun, bright headphones. So it's fun when you like catch a peek of yourself in the side mirrors, or like when you're working out, you're like, because they're so big and pink. But these are awesome headphones. I love them, and I don't know, it just, everything like color, outfits, like headphones, every little detail I feel like really makes a difference for me in my workout and motivating myself. And like if I just wear like, I mean this gray is like lovely for during the day and after the gym, but when I'm like need to be in the zone, I love bright colors. So you can ask like anyone that takes my classes. I'm usually in some like form of bright colors, as you've seen in most of my clothes. These are the Beats ones. I'm sure they make all sorts of brands with all sorts of fun colors too. But these are really cool. And what else? water. Obviously, you need to have water. So I think you've seen probably my ginormous one, but look how cute this little baby bottle is. So these are the Mobot foam rolling water bottles, which are amazing because, like I said, I'm always on the go and I don't always have time to like sit at the gym after a workout and roll out. So if I'm like at a client's house or doing whatever or on my way home and whatnot, this is great because I can use it to help like roll out my body and stay hydrated at the same time. With that, with the water, I always have just an extra water bottle in my car because I don't know, sometimes the gym line is really long or you might be in a rush and not have time to fill up your bottle or not think about it. So having a water bottle I think is really essential that already has water in it just in case you need that extra hydration. So one thing is that everyone faces with the foam roller like idea, right, is letting those muscles relax and stretch out, and so you're ready to go and work out and you don't have to take days off. Sometimes you need a little bit more. So I take magnesium at night. I don't know if any of you do. You can tell me if you do or don't, and I'm not saying you all should, but magnesium is a natural muscle relaxer. It has a lot of other benefits too, but it helps kind of relax your muscles. So I usually take that at night. It helps with digestion and other things as well. But I found this really cool body roller that actually delivers magnesium right onto the muscle, so it kind of helps relax them even faster. So this one is by Muscle Care, and you've probably heard of like Icy Hot or Ben Gay, and normally those are associated with this really horrible, strong menthol smell that's like, you feel like you're in a room full of 90-year-old women, which God bless them, but they usually smell like Ben Gay or menthol, whatever. So this one's nice because you get that like minty menthol smell, but it's not overwhelming and it actually goes away really fast where a lot of the other ones linger for a long time. And I like this because it's the little roller ball. So you kind of just roll it on wherever you need and you don't have to get your hands creamy and gross like from some of the other ones. And then your hands get tingly and hot and weird because they get the same sensation as your muscles are supposed to be getting. So this one, yeah, Muscle Care, it's the best one I found because it does act the fastest and then it just, the smell kind of goes away a lot faster too. So I always carry that in my bag again because I don't always have time to go and like soak in an Epsom salt bath, which is also really good for you. But this helps kind of with the pain and relax those muscles throughout the day. So I love having this with me. Oh my gosh, okay. So I was at the gym like last week and I kept forgetting my gloves. And I don't know if any of you use gloves to work out, but I realized how crazy important they are last week because I don't know if you can really see them here, but I got the gnarliest calluses on my hands from lifting weight and they like feel just manly and big and bulky and gross. And I feel like I scratched up my rings, like all that stuff that's not fun. So I have these really cute, look at them, they're bright pink, of course. I must be like a pink nightmare in the gym. Sorry for everyone that has to work out with me. They're really fun. They have the little sayings on the bottom. So this one's train hard and this is work hard. They're Lorna Jane. And they're just fun and cute and that really, really work. So that right here you can see like where the little holes are. They have a nice padding and cushioning. So I actually usually leave my rings on. I don't even worry about taking off all my jewelry and trying to store it in my bag because my fingers still fit in with them. Doesn't bother the rings, and then I'm protected from the calluses. And if you're anything like me, I get real sweaty hands. So this helps so I'm not like slipping and sliding all over the place, which is usually a problem without gloves. Gloves, very important. Again, you can get all sorts of different gloves, but I love these ones because they're pink. You know, why not? And a little motivation on the wrist for you. It's good to go. Ooh, the last thing that I think is probably one of the most important, like water, extra clothes, and these are the most important things for you to have. And it's some food. So I get hungry really easily, especially after a workout. You really want to refuel your body. And I don't always have time to grab or make a shake or a like big snack that's refrigerated or anything like that. So I always make sure I have some just raw almonds with me. Just like, I don't know, 10 or there's probably like 10 in here. So about 10 raw almonds or so, super good. And then also I have a Quest bar with me. So these are like my like emergency supply of food if I need it. I prefer to eat whole foods and real foods like the nuts or celery and hummus and those kind of things. But when you're in a pickle and you don't want to get hangry, bars and protein shakes and things can be really helpful to help combat that. So I always make sure I have some of those in there for emergencies. Plus, when I have my bag in my car, that can be just like, you know, a long day of shopping or whatever, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need a snack, and then you have something. I think that's pretty much all of my gym bag essentials, everything I have happening in here. I know it's a lot to think about packing in your bag, but honestly, if you pack up a bag, even if you just have a couple of things that you keep with you ready to go, you are gonna feel so much better. You'll be prepared, which means less excuses for missing those workouts, and that preparation is really key for your nutrition, for your exercises, your workouts, everything else. Like I say it time and time again, if you don't prep for it, it's not gonna happen. So keep your bag packed, ready to go in your car, and then you'll have no excuses to missing out on a great workout every day. And stay tuned because I have another really fun one coming for you next week. So let me know what you thought about this stuff. If there's things you liked in my bag or have questions about, just comment below and let me know. Give it a thumbs up if you thought this was awesome. And I will see you next week for another good workout. So don't forget, good things come to those who sweat, and I will see you later. Bye.